friend Nicole, but first, the headlines. President Barrow declares Thursday and Friday as public holiday in the Gambia in observance of local government elections. Witnesses at the Janneh Commission presents more documents of lands allegedly acquired by ex-President Yahya Jammeh. Ladies Sergeant Mbalo Barrow joined hundreds of fans to grace the maiden wrestling match at the Independence Stadium. And Ugandan traders says they are uncertain of the benefits gained by the country in joining the Africa Free Trade Agreement deal. Well, viewers, those are the headlines. Thanks for joining us. The Office of the President wishes to inform the general public that His Excellency Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of the Gambia, declares Thursday, 12th March 2018 and Friday, 13th April 2018 as public holidays throughout the Gambia to enable the public and private sector workers cast their votes in the local government elections. President Barrow urges all Gambians to engage in a peaceful exercise of their civic duty and expresses best wishes to all. The Commission of Inquiry on Monday continued sit-ins into the financial dealings of former President Yahya Jammeh and his close associates. Today's session witnessed the presentation of documents of lands acquired by ex-President Jammeh in different parts of the country. Kajetu Jallo was following proceedings and fathering this report.
Last day that we considered properties, we were dealing with Northland region. And we had dealt with 8 properties, the last one being a property lease as P19 of 2008 and situated in SL, the 8th property. I'd like to draw the Commission's attention to the fact that the previous property should be 7, but the number was missing on the list.
ASP Valdez presented before the Commission details of lease and sketch plans of land documents under the possession of former President Jammeh.
The property is P19/2008 and it's in SAU and was leased to Yahya Jammeh in April 2008 and it's 1,507.58 square meters. It has a 5-course cement fence along the SAU Kerewan Road.
The presentation revealed the size of the land acquired, its location, how they were acquired, the date and details of documentation, among others.
According to the Chief Alhaji Suleiman Keita, in 2013, during Yahya Jammeh's tour of the nation, he went to Dankunku rice fields, where he requested from him at the community rice field. After consultation with the community, they came to an agreement that let the rice field be given to him because he will construct the road leading to their rice fields, and he will also bring tractors to help plow their rice fields, as they do not have the means of doing it. It is 258.96 hectares.
The Director of Land and Surveys, Keba Sise, and his team, they are also called in to make some clarifications.
Have you granted this on top of another list?
It should not be. It's not the right procedure. Before we can lease the property, the previous lease has been cancelled, and then the subsequent lease can be prepared for.
We will require that you produce the leases for these two plots of the ex-president, purportedly leased to the ex-president.
Concerns were raised by the Commission concerning a lease document of an area around Sheraton Hotel, which warranted the Commission to request a copy of a lease document for Sheraton and that particular area possessed by the former president. After the end of the presentation, the Commission chairperson, Swahata Janneh and team, had a thorough look at the documents and categorized them under lease land, unsigned lease plans, sketch plans, and mining area. The bulk of the information on land allegedly acquired by the former president, provided by the communities with the expectation of development and employment creation for their communities, which never materialized. Khadijatu Jallow, reporting for GRTS News.
It is this of the Interior was among 3 other ministries that made presentations at State House. Mamadou Diallo spoke to the Permanent Secretary, Buli Diba, who gave an insight into some of his ministry's engagement.
The presentation was focused on basically trying to link the National Development Plan to security, and also to emphasize security as the foundation for any national development program. And regrettably, there has not been any specific targets in the national security, in the National Development Plan document blueprint with regards to internal security. So that makes our work a little bit difficult. But then my understanding is there is a security sector reform strategic paper that is in the process of being developed. When that is finalized, from there we will get our set of targets and with regards to the national security. See, Gambia has a success story, and we want to maintain that success. 99% of the time after dictatorship, there's chaos. Gambia, we did not have that. Thanks to our fine men and women in uniform, that we still have peace and security. And for us, our main focus.
Gambians in the United States of America have expressed concern over the recent deportation of some Gambians in the United States. While GRTS's Seni Marena has more on what many viewed to be part of President Trump's anti-migration policy.
Scores of Gambian migrants in the United States were recently deported to Banjul on board an American flight direct from the U.S. More than 1,500 others await possible deportation amid growing fears of extradition among migrant communities in America. The report says some 2,000 Gambians in the U.S. are on a deportation order, been stayed by lack of proper documentation. The former government of Yahya Jammeh had allegedly refused to document them with identities, and the U.S. government responded to the deportation stalemate by imposing a visa ban on Gambia government officials.
We've been struggling day and night to be able to work and then provide something for our family.
Yet the Gambia's Foreign Affairs Minister Usainu Dabo has denied media reports that the Gambia signed off on a deportation agreements with Western countries. The European Union is, however, seeking to return an unspecified number of Gambians from their number countries, and they have since been looking for cooperation from local authorities to accept this deportation.
I know that at international law, we do not, state do not have an agreement.
Yeah.
The whole state does not have to secure the agreement of another state to send back citizens of that country.
Yeah.
So that shows that that statement is a fallacy.
According to Dabo, the Gambia has been given a position paper, but has made it clear that the government is not accepting it until forwarded concerns are addressed. He confirmed that discussion between the government of the Gambia and mainly the European Union is ongoing. But what is the concern of Gambians residing in the United States, particularly in New York City? I went to downtown Bronx to meet Gambians immigrants working hard to make ends meet. In this neighborhood of Bronx, I met young immigrant Lamin Drame. He came to the U.S. some few years ago and since been supporting friends and family back home in the Gambia.
This is not the first time the Gambians face deportation back to Gambia. And it happens everywhere. United States are very, very, very sensitive when it comes to the violation of their rules and then rule of law, like you just mentioned. So, if you violate the laws of the land, you face, consequences, being the deportation.
Here one sees a picture of different sentiments, exiled by the former president. Buya Jammeh was a journalist who worked under Jammeh's dictatorship. He fled the Gambia for Senegal in 2008 before resettling in the United States with his wife.
It's unfortunate to have these people deported back home, having been in the United States for more than 2 decades, some for 3-4 decades. But one thing immigrants must understand and always try to make sure that they make it as a priority is whenever you go to someone's country, try to make sure that you get the papers first.
Another Gambian, Habibu Jao, has a different view on the deportation.
In the United States today, we are seeing a racist president, so racist against immigrants who himself and his wife also are immigrants themselves.
Remittances from Europe and America are critical to the Gambia's economy. It makes up to 22% of the current GDP. Seni Marina for GRTS News.
The annual Power Forum for Asia is underway in China. An open and innovative Asia for a world of greater prosperity is the theme for the 2018 event. The high-level conference, instituted some 17 years ago by Asian leaders, is meant to deepen economic exchange and cooperation between Asian and the leader and the larger world, rather. Sally Jaju reports from China.
The Bao Forum for Asian countries creates a platform for dialogue between governments, enterprises, experts, and a host of dignitaries to discuss critical issues of greater concern, key among them economic cooperation and integration for mutual benefits. As part of the 2018 forum, media chiefs from Asia also gathered in Sanyang, China's Hainan province, to discuss on the role media play in promoting the Bao Forum initiative since its inception 17 years ago. A new era of media cooperation in Asia for interconnectivity and innovative development was the theme of the forum. We sounded the opinion of some delegates at the media forum on their thoughts on the significance of the Bao Forum.
I think it's a very good initiative for our regional cooperation, because media nowadays is playing vital role to boost up the relationship, to eliminate the corruption and many other things.
During the next 4 days, over 2,000 delegates from Asia will exchange ideas and share experiences on how to further strengthen cooperation based on win-win situation. The role of the media in promoting any meaningful development cannot be overemphasized.
Media plays a very important role because like China or even other countries, they are moving very fast in terms of development, and maybe the other countries can learn. And media is a very good platform for the people from other countries to know what is happening in these developed countries, for instance China.
The President of the People's Republic of China, Xi Jinping, who is also attending the Bao Forum for the 3rd time, is expected to deliver a remark before delegates which will highlight China's reform and opening up policy as enshrined in the country's Belt and Road Initiative. As China celebrates 40 years of its reform and opening up policy, this convergence, according to delegates, has come at the right time. Reporting from Sanyang in China's Hainan province for GRTS News, I am Sally Jaju.
The Gambian Talent Multimedia Promotion recently discussed employment opportunities with dozens of young people in the country. The organization is a subsidiary of the American-based entertainment entity on gainful employment for the youths. As Educator has more on that.
This training is staged by the Gambian Talents Multimedia Program to boost youth employment and employability via a strategic focus on talent promotion. It brings together this group of young people aspiring to make headways in various fields and sectors. The program facilitated several career and development experts to discuss employment opportunities, especially targeting areas overlooked by young people in the country.